Join us on a thrilling adventure in the hunting of the Smith family mansion. Explore the eerie secrets hidden within its walls as you uncover the truth behind its haunting history. Are you brave enough to face the unknown? Find out now.
The old Victorian house had been in the Smith family for generations. For as long as anyone could remember, the family had whispered about the attic. It was off limits to the kids, and even the adults rarely ventured up there. The air was thick with dust, and the smell of mildew hung heavy. But it was more than that. It was as if the attic itself was alive, watching and waiting. The first sign of trouble came when young Timmy began to complain of strange noises at night. One night, while his parents were out at dinner, Timmy decided to investigate. He snuck up to the attic, flashlight in hand, determined to find the source of the strange sounds. As he climbed the creaking stairs, he felt eyes upon him, watching him. There he saw an old, dusty music box sitting in the corner. Curious, Timmy reached out and opened the music box, revealing a small, worn-out ballerina figurine inside. Suddenly, a chill ran down Timmy's spine as the ballerina figurine began to spin slowly on its own. The room filled with a haunting melody, and Timmy felt a cold gust of wind brush past him. Terrified, Timmy dropped the ballerina figurine and it shattered into pieces on the floor. As soon as the music stopped, the eerie whispers and creaks ceased, leaving Timmy in a state of disbelief. Timmy realized that the mysterious occurrences were linked to the music box and its broken ballerina. The attic was a labyrinth of trunks, boxes, and old furniture. Timmy wandered deeper into the darkness, his heart racing. Suddenly, a faint light flickered in front of him. He approached cautiously and found an old lamp with a cracked glass shade. As he turned it on, a figure materialized before him. It was an old woman with sunken eyes and skin like papier-mâché. Her hair was wild and unkempt, and her presence sent shivers down Timmy's spine. She didn't seem to notice him at first, just stared straight ahead as if lost in thought. But then she turned to him, her eyes locking onto his with an unsettling intensity. Timmy tried to run, but his feet felt rooted to the spot. The woman began to whisper in a voice that sent chills down his spine. "Get out while you still can," she hissed. Timmy stumbled backward, tripping over his own feet as he desperately made his way down the stairs. He didn't stop until he reached the safety of his room, where he locked himself inside and hid under his bed. The family tried to brush it off as a bad dream or a prank gone wrong, but Timmy knew what he saw. And soon, others began to experience strange occurrences too. His sister Emily started hearing whispers in her ear when she brushed her teeth at night. His parents would find objects moved from their usual places or find strange symbols etched into the walls. It was as if the ghostly woman was trying to communicate with them. As time passed, the strange occurrences grew more frequent and more intense. One night, Timmy decided to confront the ghost once again. He crept back up to the attic, determined to make sense of it all. This time, he brought a tape recorder to capture evidence. As he entered the attic, he found the woman standing by the old lamp from before. She turned to him with an unnerving smile. "I've been waiting," she said in a voice that sent shivers down his spine. Timmy held up his recorder and asked her questions about her identity and what she wanted. But all she would say was, "I've been trapped here for so long, waiting for someone to set me free." As Timmy listened back to the recording later that night, he realized that her voice wasn't just words. It was a plea for help. The woman wasn't a malevolent spirit. She was lost and desperate for release. The Smiths knew they had to do something to help her move on. The night of the exorcism arrived, and the family gathered around as the expert performed a ritual to free the woman's spirit from its earthly prison. As they lit candles and burned sage, the air seemed to vibrate with energy. The ghostly woman appeared once more, this time with a look of determination in her eyes. The expert guided her through a series of questions about her past life, what she had done wrong or right, until finally she let out a sigh of relief and vanished into thin air. The Smiths breathed a collective sigh of relief as they realized their home was finally free from its ghostly inhabitant. But as they left the attic that night, they couldn't shake off the feeling that they had only scratched the surface of its dark history. From that day on, they made sure to respect their home's secrets, knowing that some stories were better left untold and some spirits better left alone. And as the seasons changed, they often found themselves whispering words of peace and respect towards the unseen forces that shared their home. One stormy night, a faint knock echoed through the house, sending shivers down their spines and reminding them that some pasts never truly rest in peace. Despite the unsettling presence, the Smiths stood their ground, determined to protect their home and the memories they held dear within its walls. As dawn broke, casting a warm glow over the house, the Smiths realized that through it all, their bond had grown stronger, and their home had become a sanctuary against the echoes of the past.